Hi, my name is Kim. This is the American Revolution Spring 2019 HIUS 512-B01. Today, I bring you to the Battle of Cowpens. The Battle of Cowpens in 1781 played a pivotal role in the Southern demographics of the American Revolution. Stepping back into 1781, January 17th to be exact, the Patriots have been beaten in the South, but this day would change the history of the war, and it would happen in the Carolinas, in a small little place called Cowpens. By the end of 1781, the war was technically over. So the question arises, what happened in Cowpens that would pivot the war? Some give credit to the leader, Daniel Morgan. Some give credit to the militia, the emergency soldiers, most from the Western District of South Carolina. The answer is the Patriots won. It was not the big win like Valley Forge, but it was a win that would help move the people of the South to reconsider whether they were to follow and help Cornwallis or help the Revolution. By 1781, both sides in the Long War of America knew that capturing the hearts and the minds required a tricky combination of force and persuasion. The Battle of Cowpens was not a great battle of victory, but it was a great battle of the hearts and minds of Americans. General Greene recognized that keeping the support of the people was crucial to victory in this popular revolution. It was just not the leading men that they had to convince in the South. It was the whole of the South. The women and the men both would play a part in thwarting the British. One woman rode 50 miles to warn the Patriots of an attack, to protect her son. Or was she a patriot? Yes, to win the hearts of the South, both men and women were needed to win. So on this great day of January 17, 1781, the men looked about them after the battle, which they had just won, but they did not realize the impact that small skirmish would have on our great nation. Only years later, with the full perspective of the war, did the importance of the battle become clear. Lieutenant John Moncur wrote a book in which he includes discussions of the Battle of Cowpens as the tactical lessons one can learn from it. The one thing that says is Lieutenant Moncur does not see the importance of this battle as much as the importance of the battle at Kings Mountain. But yet he spends a great deal of time discussing the strategy of Commander Morgan at the Battle of Cowpens. The strategy appears to have begun with the walking among the men the night before and encouraging them and the volunteers, helping them prepare, giving them abilities to see that they had the ability to win. He encouraged them, built their morale. He treated them as equal. The value of Cowpens as an object of study lies in the tactical arena and the human drama of the participants. The war in the North was at a stall, with neither side having a decisive win. The South had lost Charleston and Savannah. The people were neither loyal to the Briton, but they were careful not to claim to be a patriot for fear of retribution. In December 1780, British garrisons held Savannah, Charleston, Georgetown, and Wilmington on the southern coast. Building the morale of the people and sustaining the morale throughout the war, this was the part the Battle of Cowpens played in the American Revolution. While many battlefields have monuments and memorials, Cowpens battlefield can be viewed almost entirely from one spot. When one visits this place, there's a trail that will wind you through the American camp and the British flanks and the Continental flanks. It will show you pictures and sketches of what happened on this day. The day would go down in history for this small, humble field. You will be able to see and feel that day if you but stop and listen. Maybe you will see how this small field, with its small skirmish, helped the South to rally again and move the American Revolution to success. There are 3 major events held here every year: the anniversary in January, celebration of freedom in July, and the arrival of the Over Mountain Men in October. The park is open from 9 to 5 p.m. year-round. You can take a small hike of 1.3 miles showing exhibits as you go. If you do not have the stamina for a walk or time, enjoy a 3.8-mile loop that travels the perimeter of the battlefield. And while doing so, go to the park's website and listen to the audio narration provided to give you a feel for the battle that day, and see if it brings out the emotions in you that it did in the South that great day in January 1781.